Have you ever felt invisible after turning 70? People are still polite to you, but few really ask what you think. Your friends slowly fade away. Your children and grandchildren are busy. And at some point, you quietly tell yourself, "I'm old now, just going through the motions." And from that moment on, you begin to slow down. Not out of peace, but because you've started to believe something dangerous. That aging means waiting out the rest of life. That there's nothing important left to do. That no one really needs you anymore. But the truth is exactly the opposite. Life after 70 isn't the end, it's your legacy. The time where you no longer have to prove anything, only pass it on. So if you've ever felt like you're slowly fading into the background, don't leave this video just yet, because what you're about to hear, 5 things you need to stop doing, might help you unlock the most vibrant years of your life. And if these words speak to you, subscribe to the channel, so we can keep meeting here like friends, walking this beautiful journey of aging together. 1. Stop saying, "I'm too old for that." There's a phrase many people over 70 say to themselves, "I'm too old. That's no longer for me." It sounds harmless, but do you know something? That simple thought has killed countless quiet dreams. It's the voice that made you skip that long-awaited trip, made you stay silent during conversations, afraid you're no longer in touch, made you stop writing, stop singing, stop sharing, because you thought no one wanted to hear it anymore. But here's what's even more frightening. When you start believing you're out of time, you start living like you have nothing left to give. I know. I've been there. I once turned down a chance to join a community group, something I really wanted to do. I thought, "I'm too old. No one cares what I have to say anymore." Then I met an 82-year-old woman who bikes every week to teach immigrant children how to read. She smiled softly, but her eyes were bright like the morning sun. I asked, "How do you still do this at your age?" And she said, "I don't think about how old I am. I only ask, what do I still have to give?" That question hit me like a bell in my chest. And today, I want to ask you the same thing. What's still inside you that the world hasn't seen yet? Maybe it's a song you never finished, a book you never printed, a place you've always dreamed of visiting, or someone you've always wanted to forgive, but never found the courage to. Your age is not a full stop. It's an invitation to live with fewer fears and more truth. Leave a comment. What's one thing you've put off doing just because you thought you were too old? Who knows? That single sentence could be your first step to starting again. And if this resonates with someone you love, please share this video with them. Because number 2 touches on something even deeper than aging. Regret. 2. Stop living in regret. Have you ever laid awake at night, staring at the ceiling, and whispered 2 words to yourself? If only. If only you had made a different choice. If only you had spoken up sooner. If only you hadn't missed that chance. Those if-onlys grow heavier with the years. They cling to you like shadows, reminding you that you messed up. You were too late. You lost something. But here's the truth. Regret is only useful when it becomes a lesson. If you carry it every day, it turns into chains, holding you still while life keeps moving forward. You don't have to erase your past, but you can rewrite the meaning behind it. A failure doesn't end your story. It might be the key to open someone else's. You may have thought, I don't have anything to share. But sometimes one honest story about something you survived can save someone who's struggling right now. If there's something from your past that still weighs on your heart, write it in the comments. Just naming it could be the first step to letting it go. And if this video has helped you reflect, please like and subscribe. Because number 3 might explain why many elders feel invisible, even in their own families. Three, stop withdrawing from the younger generation. Have you ever sat in a full family gathering and still felt completely alone? They laugh, they chat, they share. But no one asks what you think. No one really needs your opinion anymore. And little by little you begin to pull away. Not out of anger, but because you think, they don't need me anymore. But the truth is, the younger generation isn't far from you. They just haven't really heard you yet. The lessons you carry, decades of wisdom, they can't find on Google. The things you've survived could save them from making the same painful mistakes. You don't need to be tech-savvy. You just need to show up, speak honestly, and lead with experience. If there's something you'd like to say to young people today, leave it in the comments. It might be exactly what someone out there needs to hear. And if this part spoke to you, give a sign, like or subscribe. Because number 4 will shift how you see your own body, and the silent trap many fall into without realizing it. 4. Stop neglecting your health. It's stealing your future quietly. You may have told yourself, at this age, aches and pains are normal. And yes, aging happens. But the slow decline of your health is not something you have to accept in silence. The issue isn't age, it's resignation. You feel tired, but you stay quiet. You skip your checkups. You eat whatever's easy. You stop moving because you're afraid of falling. And slowly, you lose pieces of yourself each day. What's most heartbreaking? Too many people still have passion and dreams, but let their bodies fall apart without a fight. Your body, even at 70, 80, 90, is still the key to finishing your most powerful years. You don't need perfection. You just need to treat your body with care and purpose. Do you still dream of traveling somewhere new? Want to cook one more meaningful meal for your grandkids? Or write down your life story? None of those things can happen if you don't have the strength. And strength comes from small daily choices, the ones we often ignore. Today, ask yourself, am I treating this body like it still has a mission to fulfill? Or have I abandoned it? You deserve to be well, not just to live long, but to live meaningfully. If you agree, comment, I'm taking care of myself, starting today. And don't forget to subscribe, because number 5 reveals the most dangerous trap of old age. One most people don't even see coming. 5. Stop pretending you're done. If your heart still wants more, some people are still breathing, still walking, but inside, they've retired from life. Not because they're incapable, but because they've stopped expecting anything from the days ahead. They wake up just because the alarm went off. No excitement, no purpose. They join family dinners, but don't really feel present. They smile politely, make small talk, but inside they let go a long time ago. Are you living like that? Like your journey is over, even though your heart is still quietly whispering, is there more? If so, please remember this. You're not done. You're not forgotten. You still have a mission. You're still here, which means there's still something only you can do. It might be a forgiveness you've been holding in, a dream you once had, but thought it was too late, or a person out there who needs your story to find their own hope. If there's something left undone in your heart, write it down. Don't let it follow you quietly to the end without being lived out. Growing old isn't the last stop. It's a crossroads where you choose how you'll move forward. Don't pretend you're finished if your soul still longs to keep going. And if this part touched you, leave a sign, like, comment, subscribe, because this journey ahead, we still have so much more to live together. Closing, you don't need more years. You just need to live more honestly. Here's something no one says clearly enough. After 70, life no longer asks you to be perfect. It just asks you to be real. You don't need to do something big. Maybe you just need to sit with someone younger and tell them what you survived. You don't have to start from scratch. Maybe you just need to listen and smile and say, "I've been there too." The most precious gift of aging is not time. It's freedom from pretending to be someone else. You've weathered enough storms to know no one gets to live twice. But anyone can live the rest of their life right if they start today. To live right, you must stop these 5 things, not because they were wrong, but because they no longer serve the life you're stepping into. If your heart feels something awakening, if it feels like someone is quietly reaching for your hand, saying, "It's not too late," then believe them. You're not done. Your part isn't over. You can still write a final chapter that's not forgotten, but full of light. Leave a comment. What's one thing you want to do, fix, or give before it's too late? Someone reading it might find strength through your story. And if you want to keep walking this journey with me, this path of honest, full, meaningful aging, then like, share, and subscribe. Because, dear friend, aging isn't the end. It's life's second chance to live more meaningfully than ever before.